Estamos agora também pelo YouTube. Bom dia a todos. Estamos aqui com nosso amigo Kuba. Ele é um queijista da Polônia. Vai ser jurado aqui do Mundial hoje, no sábado, onde tem o concurso do queijista do ano, né? O queijista é aquela pessoa que prepara, né, as tábuas dos queijos. Ele costuma ter uma loja no caso do Kuba, ele tem uma loja, né, que vende queijos na Polônia, e ele já falou comigo aqui hoje que já adiantando, está comemorando 10 anos com esse trabalho, e hoje ele está aqui com a gente para conversar com a gente e falar um pouco da vida dele. Kuba, thank you.
Thank you for having me.
For receiving accept the inviting, you know.
Ah, with pleasure, always.
And I think you do more importance of Brazil than the Brazilians. You ever use clothes like Brazilian colors, you know?
Oh yes, I'm all Brazilian today.
Yeah,
Yes.
really nice.
Yeah, especially I made this outfit for Brazilian Mundial de Queijo. I'm so happy to be here. First of all, bom dia, Brazil. Dzień dobry in Polish. I'm so excited and happy to be on this fourth Mundial de Queijo in São Paulo. That's a pleasure for me. I always travel a lot, but the contest, especially national contests, are very important for me to get to know the cheeses, the culture, and then the food from each country, which is crucial for my work. As an international cheese judge, I need to develop my tastes, you know, and then I need to try the products from all around the world just to be able to judge in a proper way the cheeses on the cheese contest.
Great. Ele falou que é um prazer para ele estar aqui hoje, e é muito importante para ele, como jurado de eventos de queijo, de concurso de queijo, estar sempre nos países conhecendo novos queijos para aprimorar, né, o paladar dele, para poder, né, provar os queijos e participar dos concursos. Então ele falou que é um prazer para ele estar aqui no Brasil, né? It's the first time in Mundial. Yeah.
First time in Mundial, Mundial de Queijo, but not the first time in Brazil. I was in Brazil 14 years ago. 14, yeah, back to 2012. Amazing trip. I did Iguazu, Sao Paulo, and Rio de Janeiro.
Wow.
And it's good to come back because, you know, 14 years ago, I was in a different stage of my life, more focusing maybe on the parties. Now more focusing on the job. So that's the different angle that you have and the different view of even the Brazilian country as a Brazil and then Brazilian market. Even the food wise, you know, I mean, looking for the different things right now than I looked at those things, you know, 14 years ago.
You what do you think about the Rio de Janeiro?
Rio de Janeiro?
Yeah.
Now you're bringing my good memories right now.
We are from Rio, you know. We are from
Rio is amazing. Rio is amazing. I had such a great time over there. I also attended the nice event over there. I think it takes place once a week, that they closing one street, and on the one side there is a favelas, and the other side there is a residential area.
Gastronomy.
Yeah, and they put like barbecues, everything in the middle, and then the people from one and the other side, you know, they meeting up in the middle, and they celebrating the whole evening together, sharing the food, sharing the passion, and I attended the samba classes over there also, so it was a really great experience. Yeah.
In Rio, you have we call it feira gastronômica.
Yeah.
That you used to put some, like here down there.
Yep.
Like that small stores with a lot of food and clothes and artesanatos, we call it. Do it by hand and something doing by hand.
Handmade things.
Handmade things.
Yep.
E ele está falando aqui, eu perguntei ele o que ele achou do Rio, né? Ele foi há 14 anos atrás no Rio, né? Foi a primeira vez que ele veio para o Brasil, né? E naquela época ele pensava mais em festa do que trabalho. Hoje ele pensa mais em trabalho do que em festa, né? Então, you came back from Brazil nowadays, like near this. You just went to Rio 14 years ago.
It was Iguazu. Iguazu Falls,
But not today.
Sao Paulo, and Rio. No, this trip, no.
This trip,
No, this trip, no. This trip, I'm staying only in Sao Paulo.
just for the Mundial.
For the Mondial, and I'm going to Peru after that.
Peru?
Peru, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm going to Peru. I just came back from Panama.
Panama?
Yeah, so I was in Panama for a few days. Right now, Brazil, Sao Paulo. I might go tomorrow to Santos. I need a beach day after the whole contest. You know, I need to relax on the beach. So
Yeah.
never been to Santos, and I'm really excited. I think I'm gonna go to Santos tomorrow just to relax and
Yeah.
eat the nice food and drink caipirinhas.
Ele falou que ele tá vindo só para o Mundial, mas a partir de amanhã ele vai para Santos descansar, né, e tomar algumas caipirinhas, né, para voltar e vai para o Peru, né? Peru, you don't have some awards in there?
No. Just relaxing also, you know. So
And then what about your stores? You have some manager in there that keep the things working?
we have the person working in the store. So I'm co-owner of the oldest fromagerie in Poland. So this year we celebrate 10-year anniversary. So all the events which are going on around, and then all the contests I'm taking place is part of my celebration also, you know. But I'm 20 years in the business already.
Nice.
It started when I was on studies. My school sent me to the south of France. So I lived in south of France for about 7 months, and then over there, actually, they teach me a lot about the cheeses, and then I got slowly into the cheese world after that, and shortly after the third or fourth visit in the Cannes, which is my favorite place, you know, to stay. It's my second home. I pop up with the idea to open the cheese store in Poland. So it happened 10 years ago that I opened the door for my first clients, and also excited about it, you know. So now I'm in the stage having the store well established. I'm doing the trainings for my clients and guests, the special events, and then of course I'm judging. Since the last year I'm the international cheese judge, so I'm traveling all around the world and then attending the different contests, the cheese contest.
And how started the thing to work with the cheese, and how started this?
It was in 20 years ago in France, what I said, like
When you did the course?
when I was sent by my university to south of France to do the training.
This training, it's a specific training for cheese, or?
Oh, no. I studied the hotel management, so they sent me over there, and then I was responsible in this hotel, actually,
Oh, nice.
to make the cheese boards. So that's how it started. Yeah, that's how it started. They teach me a lot about the cheeses. France is a good starting point for learning the whole knowledge about the cheeses. So that's how it started, and then slowly developed into my own business.
Ele falou que ele começou a trabalhar com queijo há 20 anos atrás, quando ele foi para a França fazer um curso de hotelaria. E no hotel, aí ele começou a trabalhar no hotel que teve um concurso de queijo. E foi aí que ele começou a gostar de trabalhar com queijos. E há 10 anos atrás ele montou a loja dele de queijos na Polônia, né? E tem 20 anos, né? Está comemorando 10 anos de loja esse ano. E tem 20 anos aí que ele trabalha, né, como queijista aí, né, aprendendo, né? Começou né, mesmo a mexer com queijo, né, a conhecer o queijo, né, a atividade na França, né, que ele falou que é um lugar ideal para você começar, né, a aprender tudo sobre queijo, né? And France is the real place that start
To
everything about
start.
cheese, né?
It is. It
Yeah.
is. I think cheese and wine,
Yeah, cheese and
both of
wine,
them,
yeah.
really, it's good point of starting the journey with those products.
Yeah. And in your store in Poland, do you have a cheese for any place of the world or just from Poland?
No, I'm focusing on the cheeses from Switzerland and France,
Okay.
primary. But I have the cheeses from different countries, mainly from Europe, because of the regulations, you know. But I do have the cheeses from United States and Japan also, and then
US too? Yeah.
yeah, and then I have.
Cheddar or something else?
Well, no, it's a blue cheese, you know, very like well known in United States, Rug River, blue vein cheese, which was awarded, I think, 6 or 7 years ago as the best cheese in the world.
Yeah, I think.
I have the cheeses from Hokkaido, from Japan, and then I do have a cheeses out of the camel milk from Arab Emirates. So that's most exotic countries I have on my shelf.
How do you think about this kind of cheese?
The camel milk,
Yeah.
a very interesting cheese.
Yeah.
From my point of view, it's good to actually try it and then develop your palate, you know, with different tastes.
many
We have a
types.
clients which they either love it or hate it.
Uh-huh.
So it's not the cheese for everyone. It's not the everyday cheese. It's not the cheese which is easy to digest and easy to actually judge and then enjoy. It's something special which, if you fancy to have something like for the cheeseboard you're making at home and then surprise yourself or your friends or family, you're definitely gonna get it, you know.
Yesterday we had here some guys from India that
Okay.
they said that guys that you took a picture in there.
True.
Yeah,
I met
they
yesterday.
came
Yeah.
here. And they said about the camel milk, and they said that it's not a big production in India of camel milk, just a small quantity that they do some cheese in there, just consuming there.
Mainly fresh cheeses, yeah.
Fresh cheese, yeah.
Yeah, the mature cheeses are not really great out of the camel's milk, but yeah, I do have one matured one, and actually, behind that creamery in the Arab Emirates stands one Polish guy who lives in my city. So he brought it actually to my store and then introduced me to this camel's milk cheese.
Oh, nice. Ele falou que ele na loja dele na Polônia ele vende mais queijos da Europa, né? Mas ele tem queijos dos Estados Unidos, né? Principalmente o gorgonzola, né? Dos Estados Unidos, né? O blue cheese, né? Que é o queijo de mofo azul, né? Na verdade não é o gorgonzola, né? Da Itália, né? É um queijo azul dos Estados Unidos. E mais ele vende mais produtos da Europa, de queijos da Europa, por causa da questão da regulação, né? A dificuldade que é de vender produtos lá de outros países, né? Por causa da regulação, né? Da autorização para vender mesmo. E ele falou que também vende alguns queijos exóticos, né? Como o queijo de leite de camelo, né? Que a gente conversou ontem com os indianos. Ele vende mais do pessoal dos Emirados Árabes, né? O queijo de camelo lá, que é algo, ele falou que é algo muito específico, que não é todo mundo que gosta desse tipo de queijo, né? É um queijo mais para você não comer normalmente, igual a gente come esses tipos de queijo que a gente come, né? Mas é um queijo mais específico, realmente só para você provar pela curiosidade mesmo de ser um queijo de camelo, né? And something from Brazil in there. You don't think something about these guys to send for you in there? It's really difficult because
It's on my mind.
transport?
I will be honest, it's on my mind. I mean, I love to bring to my clients and spoil my clients, you know, with the novelties and then bring some cheeses from the different part of the world, which I'm visiting. I usually take some samples, sneak it in my luggage, and then I'm doing the special tastings for my clients out of the cheeses. I think like, yeah, it could be possible. I have some projects which I'm working on. A larger development in Eastern Europe with the cooperation of the Prochis company from Ukraine. So we're gonna work together on some projects in Eastern Europe, and I might actually think about also bringing some cheeses from outside the European Union. But that's still something which we're working on.
Yeah, it's good to it's good you talk about the Ukraine and the war for your job and work and your business in there. The war affects something about this?
No, Poland, no, we are safe country. So
I think not the you have afraid to because you near the war in there, but about the your job and then your business, some affect something in there?
no, it didn't affect. The only thing that there is a lot of Ukrainians right now in Poland. They fled out of the country because of the war, and they were looking also for the good products. Sorry, so they become my clients also. So it affects me in a good way, if I can say that, you know, because you know war is the horrible thing.
Yeah.
And then it's not like I'm happy about it. It's something which I know that these people, they suffer a lot, and I could actually see it myself last year when I was invited for the Prochis Awards, the Ukrainian cheese contest.
Oh yeah.
Last year in September, which took place in Kiev, in the capital of Ukraine. So I went over there. There was me and 4 other judges from the different countries. No, actually, I can't say that I was afraid. I was.
It's not normal.
It's not normal. I'm sorry. Of course, it's not normal. It's a war, and I had it in my mind that anything can happen, you know. But the whole team of the Purchase Awards and the artist group, which actually stand behind this contest, they took care so much about our safety, and we were in the right hands, and then we knew that nothing wrong gonna happen, you know. So it didn't scare me. The only thing when I actually left the country, because I stayed there for 4 days, and then one day we stayed, one night, the whole night we stayed in the shelter because there was the biggest bombing of the Kiev since the beginning of the war. So 4 of us as judges, international judges, we had to sleep in the shelter for the whole night. And the next day we had the judging. So we had to work after the whole night, not sleeping, but wonderful work of these people. And I was so grateful that I could actually be there. And then not really that I experienced those things, but it realized me of the cruelty of the world and then cruelty of the war that affects the ordinary people. It doesn't affect the leaders. The leaders which they stand behind it, they don't really care about it, you know. That affects the ordinary people which they have to go sleep, feed their families, go to work, and do the everyday jobs, you know. So this is horrible, you know.
Yeah,
and that's what I saw over there. It always gonna stay with me, you know.
I think it's a beautiful country too.
Yeah.
Ukraine,
yeah, it is. And then
beautiful.
beautiful country, very hospitable. The people with the warm hearts, they want to give you everything.
Oh, really nice.
So I was really amazed of this. But yeah, sadly, this happening just behind the borders of our country. and then we are in the 21st century, you know, so this shouldn't happen. We are not in the middle age when we should fight for the plot of lands, you know.
Yeah.
It's so stupid, you know. I don't get it, you know. I mean, this is something which for years we saying, let's be united as the whole world. Like all people, they should be equal. We all should be living together in this beautiful planet.
Yeah.
But then these horrible things happening, not only in Ukraine, but come on, you know, in the Middle East right now is very tense, you know, Israel, many African countries affected, you know, by the war. We don't realize that when we're going on holidays to Thailand, just next door, there is a domestic war, you know, in Burma, which also can affect you when you're going on holidays. So there is a lots of places in the world that it's like in danger, you know, and it shouldn't happen. We should be united, you know, we should be happy. That's why the cheese contest, you know, because I'm always saying that the cheese people are the most happy people. And then we all from the different countries, from the different cultures, but we're having so much fun together. We never argue. We never actually have any bad things behind and no bad wishes that we want to give to anyone around us, you know. So this is something incredible, you know, and these cheese shows show us that, yeah, we as a people on the same planet, we can be united.
Yeah, I think the frontiers were made from persons, politics,
Yep.
not from God.
Yep.
God didn't do the frontiers, you know. I think we are all together in the same place, in the same planet, you know.
Definitely. So
And it's really, really horrible this, and just because the money, just because the money, and how it's not our not discussion about the cheese here, but I think it's important to us because we are so far from the
conflicts.
the conflicts and the Europe and it's good for us to talk to Brazilians how it works because we see on TV and sometimes TV is not say something wrong about this.
Right, you know, I mean, like, but I fully understand, you know, because you're far away from that, you know, and then you have your own problems also here, and not even in your country, but I'm talking about the whole South America, you know. You're also facing some issues, you know, Venezuela.
Yeah, actually.
So this is also something which is
You receive a lot of people.
Yeah.
São Paulo has a lot of people from Venezuela. Some guys don't like, but more, you know, Brazilians receive any guy from any place, any country.
I know.
They are open for receiving for anybody.
Yeah.
You know, Brazil. I think it's some place, some country, different country because of this, because you are welcome here from any place. And
It should work this way, you know. I mean,
Yeah.
these poor people, you know, there was not their choice to actually make it happen, you know, like this, you know, in their country, you know. This is something out of their control, you know. Some other people on the top, you know, decided that they want to rule the country this way, not the other way. But that's what I always say. We should be united. We should be together.
Yeah.
Like when we're looking at the Earth as a planet, you know, it's not that big, you know. So the fights are not necessarily the thing which we really need on this planet, you know.
And do you think the Russians think it like that too? The population?
The ordinary Russians, I think that they are completely different. You know, I have few Russian friends, and then I really enjoy the time with them, and then spending the time with them. I don't want to get into the more details, but we can't say that all the people from certain country are the bad people, you know. There are also the people which are very good, the people which are against the politics, which someone actually created. And then there's something which they can't speak loud because they are in the regime that, you know, they can be penalty for those things. And I'm totally agree with it, you know, that they might be afraid of this. But then it's sad. It's sad that, and then we shouldn't put like all the people in the same bag, you know, not label them that you are from this country, so you necessarily are the same person, you know, as someone who's doing the bad things. So we can't put the people in the same bag with the other people, you know. Same like here in Brazil, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, there is a lots of good Brazilians, you know, and then wonderful people with the warm hearts, ready to help you, you know, anytime.
Small person, quantity of person that just want to. You are a guy,
Yeah.
foreign guy. Oh, let's go.
Rob him.
Some money from there.
But it's happening not only here, not only in the other countries. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. Everywhere when you're in the wrong place and the wrong time, you can get in troubles. So this is the thing. You know, last year I traveled. For the last 2 years, actually, I've traveled around Africa. I was in South Africa, which is also considered as a dangerous place. If you know how to behave, if you read carefully how to actually follow the rules of the country and follow the rules of the people, because you're the guest. And then when you're coming over there, you should know how to behave in order not to get in troubles. You know, this is the important thing. And we forget about it when we travel, that we are the guest in the country. We are not ruling this country. We shouldn't actually set our own rules, behaviors, our other things, you know, to the people and implement into the people or the culture which we're visiting, because we only there for 2 weeks. And we should follow the rules and regulations of each country, you know. So then you're not gonna get in troubles. You're gonna be happy person, you know.
Yeah. A gente está conversando aqui sobre a questão política, né? Que ele mora ele é da Polônia, né? Então a Polônia é vizinha à Ucrânia, para quem não conhece, né? Olha, dá uma olhadinha no mapa aí. E ele estava falando que eles recebem muito ucraniano lá, né? Na loja dele, inclusive, né? Os ucranianos que mudam para outro país fugindo da guerra. E ele falou que ano passado ele foi num concurso de queijo na Ucrânia, na capital, né, Kiev, né, que ele participou do Mundial. Ele ficou com um pouco de medo, né, mas era super seguro, porque o pessoal organizou tudo direitinho para ser seguro, mas teve um dia no meio do concurso que ele teve que os jurados tiveram que descer para o abrigo, né, por causa de risco de ataque de bomba, né? Então eles tiveram que dormir no abrigo, né, e no outro dia ter que julgar queijos lá no Mundial, um evento, um concurso de queijo lá na Ucrânia. E ele falando, né, da questão da importância, né, de não ter fronteiras, né, que realmente a guerra só afeta as pessoas comuns, não afeta os gestores, os políticos, né, as pessoas mais que estão no poder, né, e mais as pessoas que sofrem são as que são as comuns que tentam viver, né, no meio da guerra, né, cuidar da família, voltar para casa, né, e ele visita alguns países que acontece a mesma coisa, como na Tailândia e outros países que ele visitou e também ficou muito perto da guerra. Então eu perguntei para ele sobre a questão dos russos, o que ele acha. Ele falou que a maioria dos russos eles também são contra a guerra e que tem um pequeno grupo que é a favor da guerra, mas a maioria é contra a guerra, mas também não pode falar muito, não pode se expor muito por questões de medo, né, do governo, né, fazer alguma coisa com eles, né, prender ou sofrer algum problema, né, por causa dessa questão de protestar contra a guerra, no caso dos russos. After here, this Mundial, you go to Peru and then come back to
Poland, yes.
And how is the next project for?
I have a big project this year because I'm opening the new store. Hopefully after the summer, our summer, not your, we're on the other side of the world. We're gonna open it, so maybe after September, to be clarified, and then so that's the biggest project which I'm having on my mind this year. So far, I don't know which contest I'm gonna attend this year. For sure, there is Watches Awards in Spain in November this year in Cordoba. From the big contests, I think there's few of them in England coming up also, and something in France, but I can't remember, you know. But yeah, definitely I'm gonna focus on opening my new store. And
do you
then
ever go in this contest in another country, or just here in Brazil? You come?
this year in Brazil, maybe I'm gonna go to Spain also in the fall. But my goal is actually this year to focus on opening the store, and then the further development of my classes, which is a crucial part of my business also. So I will gonna work on the new tastings. It takes me lots of time to actually create the new tasting. I have few blogs which I actually created from the zero, and then develop it to the master.
For common people, or
For the common people, for my guests, but it takes time for me to develop it. Sometimes up to 3-4 months when from when I'm starting to actually create the idea about the new tasting till the time I announce the dates and sell the tickets, you know, it takes sometimes 3 to 4 months. So it's a long time, because for each tasting which I'm having, I'm ordering the different pots and different equipments, you know, there's lots of things going on. I'm doing the most popular which I'm doing is raclette Riesling with 4 elements. The people, they're having so much fun over there, because at the very beginning of the show, they have to choose very wisely which element they are. So there are 4 elements: is water, air, fire, and the ground. And that's very important, because that way they choose the element, they're gonna finish the whole evening. I have also the Alpine trip around the Switzerland tasting, which
nice, man.
on the middle of the table I have the real construction of the Alps mountains, and there is a train going all around the table.
Gosh.
And the people, they actually during the whole show, they have to pick the special cards from the train, which are hidden in the train, answer the questions about the Switzerland. So this is
family is from Switzerland.
Oh wow! So
I would love to go in there. It's really.
I will send you the invitations.
Ele falou que ele tá. This kind of course, you just show the how the products are made, but you know, work with the process. Don't you use?
No. I have a final products which are the cheeses. We combine it with wines also, and some other food products to pair it with. There are some unusual pairings, because we love to actually play, and then we pair it with chocolates, with the sweets, you know, with some things which it's not coming first on your mind, you know, that it could be the good pairing, but the people, they're very happy to actually try it completely different way. There are the stories behind, because I'm talking about all the producers and the places which I have visited. So I know that, you know, my knowledge about the cheeses and then the products which I'm offering during the courses, you know, is something which I know. I know the people behind it. I know the places. So it's much easier for me to actually run these shows, and then because we're calling the shows, because there is a lot of things going on, this is very interactive, and then we have a special music. We have loudspeakers on the table, which we play the sounds of the forest during the night, or sounds of the alpine people playing the music. It depends which cheese we actually having right now on the table, and we tasting. So this is a lot of things going on over there. So that's why it takes me so much time to develop the new tasting.
Ele falou que o próximo projeto dele é montar mais uma loja, né, de queijos lá na Polônia, e também preparar os cursos dele, que ele dá cursos também, e ele dá um curso de 3 a 4 meses, mais de queijista, né, que é aquelas pessoas que manipulam o queijo, mas não produzem queijo, né? E ele falou, Moisés, que ele tem um curso dele que ele pega um trem, ele aluga um vagão de um trem e roda uma região da Suíça, e o trem vai parando e ele vai descendo e conhecendo as queijarias. Aí eu falei, ai meu Deus do céu.
Oh my God.
Come over.
My sister live in Denmark.
Okay.
Dinamarca.
So that's 2 hours. 2 hours flight.
Yeah.
2 hour flight.
For you, 14 hours.
De voo. E ele falou que ele se preocupa muito com essa questão da natureza nos cursos dele, né? A questão do que afeta, né, a produção de queijo e a relação da natureza com o queijo, com os produtos que são utilizados com o queijo, né, que são consumidos com queijo, vinho e outros tipos de comida, né? Então, we have a famous singer from Brazil called João Gomes. And he bought a little farm in Switzerland.
Okay.
They have some Jersey cows in there. And probably you see him in there and say, oh, hello, João Gomes. And when you see him, you take a picture of him with him and send for me, because I like this guy,
All right, okay. You have to give me the address later on.
Eu falei com ele que a gente tem um cantor, o João Gomes, né, que comprou recentemente um sítio, uma fazenda na Suíça, né? A mídia falou aí. E eu falei que provavelmente quando ele for fazer o curso dele, ele vai encontrar com o João Gomes lá com as vaquinhas verdes dele. What is the kind of cheese do you sell more in your store in there?
Alpine style.
Cheese or
No, Swiss and France. We're focusing on that, and then mostly the hard cheeses, long matured cheeses. So this is the top sellers.
so like blue cheese?
Blue cheese is something which we're having on the shelves, but not the cheese which is selling the best. Still, it's too strong in the taste for the Polish palate. And then I think like we going more for the buttery, creamy notes, something what reminds us our childhoods. Most of the people in Poland, they're looking for that notes in the cheeses. Not the creamy cheese, but cream and then buttery notes, which are in the cheese. Very milky cheese, with the full of the milky flavors. This is what mostly the people, and then nutty, so like a hazelnut, hints of a hazelnut. So those are the tastes of the Polish people. And those are the tastes of the people which they looking for the cheeses in our country. There's the special developments of this, because Appenzeller from Switzerland made some research about the Eastern European market, and they created the cheese, the special version of Appenzeller, which is dedicated for the Eastern European market. It has they added the extra cream.
Because it's a specific taste in there.
Well, we know that we all different in the world, and then we have a different tastes in the world. So the companies, like the big companies and cooperativas, like appencelleries, they searching of the new markets to sell their products. Of course, that's the part of their development. But on the other hand, they put so much effort to actually check what the people from the different nations, from the different regions, they love. And then according to the research, we're looking for these creamy buttery notes, very milky ones. So they took the regular 3 months appenzeller and they added extra cream into it, make it more milky, creamy. And that's the version of the appenzeller which originally was made for the Eastern European countries, which they're really aiming to enter and sell more cheeses in this region, which develops really fast. You know, Eastern Europe develops really fast right now. So the companies, they looking for, when they're looking for the new markets, they do lots of research what to offer to the markets. Look at the famous burger chain, you know, which in each country even they created the burgers which are dedicated, and then they are for the taste of the people living in the country. So this is happening.
They create the burgers, the kangaroo burgers.
Exactly. You know, in Switzerland they're having the burger with the fondue. So you know, I mean, like those companies, they know that if you want to win right now, you need also to create the products which are for certain market, you know. That's your superpower, and that's something which I encourage also the cheesemakers to not only look what the people around your town or city they like, but look wider, look what the people in the whole region they love. If you want to sell more, you need to actually get into the taste of the certain group of the people. You might have an idea about creating some product, but the market verify that very fast, you know, because like the majority of the people, they either dislike it or like it, you know. So to put some effort before you creating the new product on the research, I think it's very important, crucial thing, you know, for your business. And I always actually say to the cheesemakers that they should do the research. They should actually think what to offer, what the people in the certain country or region they love, and then to create the product according to that.
Ele falou que eu perguntei ele a questão da questão dos queijos que ele vende mais na Polônia, né? Ele falou que realmente ele dá mais atenção aos queijos da França e da Suíça, e que tem uma cooperativa grande da Suíça que fez um trabalho de pesquisa na Polônia e nos outros países acerca da Polônia, né? No que a gente chama de meio leste, né? Da Europa, né? E buscando ver qual é o maior interesse dos consumidores da Polônia, né? De queijos, né? E eles viram que o polonês, né? Ele gosta mais de um queijo mais com creme assim por dentro, com um tom mais de, tendo um sabor mais de gordura, mais de leite mesmo, né? E ele falou que cada região tem um tipo de interesse do paladar, igual ele deu o exemplo na China, que desenvolveram hambúrgueres específicos, né, para os chineses, que eles gostam do tipo de sabor. E ele deu até o exemplo que na Suíça ele comeu um hambúrguer de fondue, cara. Hambúrguer de fondue. Cara, deve ser uma loucura isso, né? Um hambúrguer com fondue. Você comeu Você comeu ontem o Burger King. It's not,
This is
the burger, he went in the Burger
so
King.
there is more reasons to come to Europe right now.
It's two burgers in Burger
Yeah,
King.
I love it. Burger King.
I love it. It's not a burger, it's a trash. Falei como comer hambúrguer,
É.
bicho.
But sometimes we all eat it. This is the guilty pleasure, you know.
You have to do this job.
Well, to be honest, if you want to be the good judge, you know, you need to try the bad things also, you know.
Yeah, you have to, yeah.
You know,
You have to take
so how you can judge the things which you never try the bad things, you know, how you can actually say that something is good or bad when you never try the bad thing, you know. So this is part of our development, and then this is very important actually to try different things, you know.
Ele falou que, como jurado, é importante que ele conheça também os queijos ruins, os produtos ruins também, porque para ele saber o que tem de tudo que tem, né? Você não adianta só você, igual essas pessoas que provam café, só quer provar o café bom, o café, ele tem que provar o café ruim também para, né, saber, né, o ruim do bom, né, e conhecer tudo, né, o que ele está falando. And about the Poland people, they prefer this kind of cheese, you said, and you have a lot of producers in there, small producers that you...
It's around 1,000 of creameries in Poland right now, but just few of them are big enough to actually sell the products, not only in the region but like in whole Poland. And we're talking about 3 or 4. We're talking about the artisanal products, not the big factories. And there is maybe 3 or 4 producers in Poland which are able to sell outside the Poland. So our artisanal cheese market is still in development. It's still something new, but that's what I said at the very beginning. This year I'm celebrating the 10th anniversary of my store. And then my goal from the very beginning was introduce to my clients also the Polish cheeses. So I see how the market of the artisanal cheese making in Poland developed since that time. So we make a huge step according to that what was 10 years ago, and now it's like out of the space, you know.
Yeah.
It's something incredible, you know, because nowadays we are competing with the big countries on the contest, same like a MUNDIAL de QUEIJO. We brought some cheeses from Poland here. Yeah, over 70 kilos of cheeses from 50 different producers, I think. So they were part of the contest yesterday. We're still waiting for the results, so we don't know if anyone got any medals on it, but for the last 2 or 3 years, when we started to send the cheeses as a Poland to the international cheese contest, every contest we coming back with some medals. It's either 5, 7, 10, 12 medals, but it's always making me so happy, you know, because this means that our cheeses are getting much better.
Yeah.
And they start to compete with the big countries, cheese countries, you know.
And how the government see this?
Oh, well,
The Poland government.
I'm not aware of it. I'm not a cheesemaker, and I'm not into this kind of the things. I know there's some programs which are helping the farmers to switch into the production and the cheese production. They get some funds, they get some money to develop the companies. So in this case, they do help the people, you know, by promoting. There is a Polish agency for the export, which promotes not the cheeses, but the whole like agriculture and then food sector. So I know that on the some trade shows, there are some cheesemakers which are present, and then they going with the Polish government export sector to promote the Polish food products on the trade shows?
Ele falou que sobre a questão dos queijos poloneses, ele falou que está desenvolvendo, né, a produção, né, na Polônia de queijos. Inclusive, ele trouxe uns 7 queijos de produtores da Polônia que estão sendo avaliados aqui no concurso. Hoje vai ter o resultado, né? Mas ele falou que sempre nos concursos, nos principais concursos que tem no mundo, a Polônia ela sempre ganha alguma medalha com o queijo. Então, lá tem bons produtores, né, que ainda está desenvolvendo, são poucos, mas tem. E ele falou também que o governo ele ajuda também mais a expor, né, ir mais nessas feiras e divulgar a agricultura como um todo, mas nada específico para o queijo. Então, a gente vai finalizar com ele aqui, porque ele tem que ir lá para o concurso, né? Deu quantos minutos aí?
Deu já até 50.
Pois é.
Encerra no estádio.
Eu queria agradecer. We are finished here because you have to...
I'm judging.
Yeah. We are finishing no Instagram. Obrigado, pessoal. Um abraço. E até o próximo programa daqui a pouco, falando com mais um convidado. Fique aí que vai ter mais podcast, né? Durante o dia aí, ao vivo, aqui direto no Mundial do Queijo. Né? Kuba, thank you for all and for receiving the invite and the
I love them.
we have for you. Pega lá e tira uma foto da gente.
Vai falando, encerra no YouTube também.
Pessoal do YouTube, né? A gente vai direcionar a câmera lá para baixo, que está começando a ser organizado lá o concurso de queijistas. E até chegar o próximo, daqui a pouco, a próxima convidada aí, né? Tá chegando aí para participar com a gente. You can say goodbye for
Okay.
everybody.
Obrigado, Brazil. Thank you so much. Dziękuję. It was a pleasure for me to be on the podcast with you guys. And I hope to see you very, very soon, you know.
Cool.
Not only in Brazil,
In Switzerland.
Switzerland or Poland.
Let's do a podcast in Switzerland.
Well, I'm happy about it.
A gente ir para a Suíça fazer um podcast dentro do trem dele lá do curso dele.
Bom.
E ele agradeceu, né? E está se despedindo. Então, até a próxima aí, pessoal do YouTube. Até daqui a pouco aí.